We're back with a super special episode of Talking Game. I'm your host, Anthony LT King, Yellow Tape King, Tony. Whatever you call me lets me know when I was on when you was fucking with me. And we are here talking Rays with my boy Duece. Duece, what's up, man?
Nothing much, man. The Flappy Boys are feeling good. We're back underneath a roof finally, and we're ready to withstand whatever come May.
This is a fact. And new to Talking Game, but me and Duece, we was calling him Mr. Ray before the game. I mean, before we started recording. You might have seen him on Fox 13 for Tampa. And we have Elijah Flewellen. What's up with you, man?
What's up, man? How we doing? I'm thank you for having me. I really, really appreciate it.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. This wasn't an initial question that I had, but I will ask both of you, and I'll start with you, Elijah, because you posed the question to a lot of people. What did you miss most about the Trop?
Air conditioning. let me tell you something. I've been to when Hard Rock had baseball. I've been there. I've been to Turner Field. I've been to ballpark in Arlington when Texas played outside. That is the hottest ballpark I've ever been in, man. Like there was a day game in August because Chris Brown was doing a concert at Raymond James that night.
Yeah.
You could fry fish at Steinbrenner Field. Like oh my God. I think one of my fan host friends said 9 people passed out.
Whew. Jesus.
So if you're averaging 1 an inning, that ain't good.
That's a fact. Every inning.
And Tony, you know, me and E, we're front 7 players. We're corner infielders, corner outfielders.
Yeah,
right.
Man. we were in a state over the summer.
You're echoing Elijah Duece. That's what you miss most about the Trop.
No, I miss the Rays touch tank. I am super sentimental about this. I absolutely love the fact that we have actual cow-nose Rays at the Trop, and it is my non-negotiable on what gets installed in the new stadium. I don't care otherwise. As long as we have the Rays, I can rock with it.
Look at you, yo. Oh, let me pet him. Let me touch him.
How can you not be romantic about aquatic life at baseball games?
This is facts. And honestly, I always say when it comes to baseball, that's probably the one sport I feel like has the true home field advantage because everything is different in baseball stadiums, and that's what makes it unique. But I'm with Elijah, man. I can do without petting Rays or pools. I mean, the pools are always cool in Florida, but the heat. Listen, we went down. Me and my lady went down to watch the Dodgers-Rays game, and we saw a night game. And I felt like I was in a freaking crab boil. Okay, like it's just hot and sticky. It's just Florida. Like there's no other way to describe it other than it just being Florida. And she had like a small fan. And every time I got a little whiff of it, I felt like Jesus was giving me just a little bit of love. I swear, just a little bit. I was appreciative every time, man. It was crazy.
Those games, that was Florida with an A and a W, not an O and an R. That was Florida.
You better know it. You better know it, man. But the thing I will say about them playing the Steinbrenner is, them small stadiums is not a bad seat in the house.
No.
Like it's very intimate. Like you're so close to the action, no matter where you're at. But they need their own home, man. It needs their own allure to it.
Yeah.
Now that the off season is pretty much over, I'll start with you, Duece. What grade would you give the Rays for the off season?
I would give it a firm B. We didn't do a whole lot, which is very Tampa Bay Rays-y. I think this was good in the fact that we kept at-bats available to the players who were coming up through the system. So, obviously guys that are trying to find their footing like Chandler Simpson or Carson Williams or Williamson coming up now through a trade. Like, I think it's important to see what those guys have and then move accordingly at the deadline.
Okay. All right. Elijah, how about you? What grade would you give the Rays for the offseason?
I was C plus just because they didn't do a whole lot, but it wouldn't be Eric Neander without a 3-team trade.
Yeah.
But a couple of them, I think, 2-3 teams this offseason, and the Rays won both of them. But I think this year they wanted a little bit more competitiveness in the camp, just because you had a lot of guys that were like set in stone and roles that were either they were coming back from injury or whatever, what have you. There's a lot more competition in camp. Iron sharpens iron. So I'd say C plus. I'll say C.
That's interesting, Elijah. See, you grading tough. See, Duece out here with a curve. You know what? I'm gonna give
very
y'all
positively.
He's very positively. And I'm gonna be honest with you, me as a Yankees fan, as a big market guy, to me the Rays did well. They did what the Rays could do in the confines of being the Rays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just always can trust you guys, right? Like, even if it doesn't look huge on paper, it just always seems to work out for the Rays. Like, you guys just do the right thing when it comes to baseball and development and offseason and moves like that. So we'll see. I'm nervous. I got my boy Connor say the Rays are going to raise this year.
And every cent that we didn't spend this offseason can go towards Junior Caminero whenever we sign him to an extension. And I think that is priority goal number one for the Rays community as a whole. If we can keep Junior in a Rays jersey, all else is solvable.
That's going to be interesting, because how many big contracts have the Rays doled out in the last 10 years, right? Maybe the one that we will not speak on this podcast.
I was like, two. Yeah. One really worked, one didn't.
Yeah, right.
As I like to see me and Duece in a group chat, as I like to say, I just call him shortstop number 5. That's it.
There we go.
We just give him one generic name and we let it rock. Man,
he's like when Jordan retired and it was Live 98. We just got player 23. Like, we still need Jordan on the game. All right. Like, but who shall not be named. So it is going to be interesting to see like what the plan, like they're going to pay him, what that number looks like for the Rays. Hey, you can sell no state income taxes. That'll save you a couple dollars right there.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think it'll be interesting because I think there is going to be an effort to sign a long-term deal. Is it in the mold of a Bobby Witt where there are a lot of opt-outs and escalators and mechanical aspects to the contract, or is it a little bit more straight up where it's, we are going to pay this amount for 8 to 10 years, fully guaranteed, no options? It'll be interesting to see where on that spectrum that falls.
Elijah, you think they just give them the money straight up, or they put escalators in there?
The reason I'm optimistic is because Junior and Jose Ramirez have the same agent. So, like, I don't know if he'll take a hometown deal, but with this ownership group, I think they'll treat him right. So you got to build around something.
Yeah.
And with him making a forefront of speaking English this offseason, and he's already, Kevin Cash has been quoted. He's been more of a leader coming into this season. I mean, the mic'd up video, him telling Cedric Mullins, "Hey, whatever you need, I'm here. Just let me know." That he's taking on that leadership role, and that runs big when you're talking about giving a guy 10 figures. So
that is a fact. With new ownership, dude, does offseason seem? Does it seem like you guys are more prone to catch the big fish now? Do you feel like you guys would be more active, like going forward, like after they figure out what they have in the clubhouse right now with the ownership you guys have?
I'm gonna let you go on this because I think you have an interesting perspective on this.
So with the Rays, it's always a coin flip because the Rays offered Freddie Freeman the most money when he hit free agency, but he chose the Dodgers. It's like the Rays were at like 6 and 168, but he wound up taking the Dodgers deal just because he wanted to go home, which I completely understand. But the Rays, it's a coin flip. Like they offered a 1-year, $50 million contract to Bryce Harper when he was a free agent. They've done some weird stuff, but with the new ownership group coming in and them get the ballpark done first, but I think they'll be able to they'll field a competitive ball club. I think they might turn some heads within the next 5 years. I would say so. That's a fair argument. That's a fair statement.
Yeah, man. Who wouldn't want to come play for Tampa, man? Play in Florida, You think
Warren
about
Sapp
some
said it best. Yeah,
man,
Warren Sapp said it best. He told Keyshawn Johnson he was trying to get him over. He was like, "Listen, I have everything. I got Disney World up the road. You can go to Miami, party a little bit. Tampa's right in the middle. What you want?" So
you got it. You got everything. And I think about older players who've came at the back end of their career and they just love being here. Why not be a young player come down here and love being here? Like I don't get it. Duce, how you feel? You think that Tampa will start being more active in free agency now with this ownership?
I think the fan base and the baseball operations side are in fairly clear alignment that we're going to develop the guys and we're going to try and retain the players that we develop. I don't think this is a fan base that's yearning for us to go out and make a bunch of free agency swings. And so I think that we're going to see more extensions with the players that we develop and then free agency additions adding around those players, because I think this fan base understands that this team is at its best when we develop guys, whether it's David Price or Evan Longoria. That's what Rays fans want. The Yankees love it when some guy comes from another American League ball club and comes to the Yankees, dons the pinstripes. Like there's a certain romanticism about that with the Yankees. Whereas with the Rays, it is, this guy's going to come through Charleston, Montgomery, Durham, Bowling Green. He's going to come to the Trop. No one's going to know who he is, and that's going to be our cornerstone guy.
Yeah, and as a Yankees fan, I'm always, who the fuck is this guy? Like, who is this guy that's hitting it over the short porch and killing us in the Bronx right now?
I think they go out of their way to make sure that their best kept secrets are kept secret. Like you don't hear about a lot of these guys in Baseball America or a lot of the fan graphs polls or anything like that. They just kind of appear on the roster and just start making plays, which I love.
And instantly in the Rookie of the Year conversation. It's like, what is going on right now? Like I didn't even see you ranked on the prospect list. What is this? But hey man, I love it. Look, I love the competitive AL East, man. I really do. What do you think the strength of the Rays will be this year? We'll start with you, Duce. We'll let you lead this off.
I think it is going to be, I think the pitching depth is going to be surprisingly good. Obviously health is a big X factor, but we've got a pretty decent rotation that has good live arms. And then I would say where we kind of have a difference is R5 and R6 are going to be pretty darn good. We've got Joe Boyle, who's a very good pitcher. He's kind of on the fringe line of making the rotation. My favorite pitcher for the Rays, a guy named Ian Seymour, is a absolute psychopath who throws 88 middle with total confidence and no one can hit it. And he's going to come in and add some innings in the rotation. I think right now is the defense going to catch up? Mullins, I thought, was a great addition. Can we continue to get better on defense? Because if we can support that pitching depth and, go to our sixth starter who's going to throw some ground balls and we can field them, we're going to win ball games.
I feel that. Elijah, how about you? Who do you think?
It's always the arms. It's always the arms. Like if you like a guy like Drew Rasmussen, for example, gonna give you 5 or 6 innings and you hand it over to the pen, and you only got to win by one. So I mean, I feel like we're gonna see a lot, especially with this Rays team trying to shoot the gaps and run. Like you got a Chandler Simpson, you got a Cedric Mullins, you got DeLuca that's really fast. Like I feel like you're gonna see put the ball in play and see what happens and play defense behind these pitchers. You're gonna see a lot of 3-2, 3-2, 5-4, 6-5 games from this ball club, and they're not gonna score 5 a night, but keep it close and keep it close, and whatever happens.
You know what's interesting about that is, for one, my ears say the strength of the team is going to be speed on the bags. Just think about it, right? And just putting pressure on other defenses. But when I hear that, you know what I think about? Those freaking Royals teams that went to the World Series back to back. And to me, that is the perfect zag to today's baseball.
That's a great comp. That is a really good comparison.
Like that is the perfect zag to today's baseball. Is like, you know what? Let's see if they want to play defense. Like we're going to put pressure on you every at bat. We're going to work every at bat. You better not let us get on base. We're going to cause hell on these bases. And we're going to see how well you guys worked on defense this offseason. And that's, hey man, that's how teams like the Rays, how the Royals, that's how they got it. That's how they got to win. And as a Yankee fan, that scares me because we throw a lot of errors. So so it's gonna be interesting to see for sure, man. Hold on, let me get back to my notes. I'm sorry. For this year, people who don't know what to look for, what's up, No Doubt in the chat, talking Rays. Who do you think will be the breakout star for the Rays this year? Elijah, I'll let you go first on this one.
What a breakout star. Can I use Shane McClanahan? Because like we've mentioned the aforementioned shortstop number 5.
Yep.
Shane McClanahan's last outing was a said shortstop put on the restricted list. So it's been a minute. It's been 2.5 years. With Shane, as far as feel for the guy losing his dad. Tommy John had the nerve issues in his elbow last year. I don't know what to expect other than what I've seen. And he's only throwing like 80% in games in spring training. He's touching 95. So I would say he's my breakout pick, probably on the pitching side, on the offensive side. If Johnny DeLuca can stay healthy, I think he can be a game changer just because plays great defense. It's the bar. He's your typical Ray. Like who is this guy? You look up, he's got 3 for 4 with a double and 2 runs. It's like, well, he's here. So I think those are my 2 picks. Yeah.
All right, Duece, who do you look at as a breakout star or 2 breakout stars?
So I'll start off on the pitching side. I already mentioned him, Ian Seymour, an absolute strike thrower psychopath. I absolutely love his pitching style. Does not mess around with walks, throws strikes, has a great changeup. I think he's going to be a great watch. And then we have a player who worked with I would call him a franchise legend in Kevin Kiermaier a lot this winter and this spring to get his glove up to standard. Because if Chandler, 90-foot fire drill Simpson, can get his glove right, we're looking at a absolute star. In the vein of the Royals ball that you mentioned, if we can turn, Chandler Simpson into that Lorenzo Cain style, even a Nori Aoki or Alex Gordon level player, my God, the fact that we have guys like Cedric Mullins coming in and some help in the outfield means that he doesn't have to play center field. He can get some good outfield reps in the corners. And man, if speed and defense can be his forte, he never has to hit a home run. Just work the count, get on base, and cause chaos.
Duece, chicks dig the long ball. Okay, Don't say things like don't hit a home run. Let's relax. All right, let's relax. All right, chicks dig the long ball.
Hey,
like
as one of the few Major League Baseball players that is from a D9 frat, I believe Chandler is from Omega Sci-Fi. The dogs want the stolen bases.
I feel you on that.
Stomping the yard and the base paths.
I can definitely feel that. I don't know, man. Like I say, I was talking to my boy Connor. He was saying it, and I'm feeling it. It's like the Rays are going to raid this year. Like this is going to be that 90-win team. You be like, oh my gosh, So I can see that coming. Who's your favorite Tampa Bay Ray player to watch? I don't know who went first. I don't care. Go ahead, Elijah. Who you got first?
Man. My pick is actually Chandler, just because I've never been that fleet of foot, and watching him swipe bags at will is I don't want to take the junior card. His home run derby last year alone was impressive, but the way Junior Junior can't run, but the way Chandler can run, like if he puts it in the gap, it's almost like he's Juan Pierre. Like I love watching Juan Pierre, those old school Marlins teams. Like he can lay a bunt down. If he gets it past the second baseman, it's curtains. So my pick is Chandler.
Dudes, who you got?
I'm going to go with someone who I'm the most excited to watch. I have loved watching Cedric Mullins over the course of his career. I think he is going to be a ton of fun to watch. He's battled some injury issues, and he developed 3 or 4 years too early for the existing Baltimore Orioles team. Like he was kind of caught like a man out of time. And so he's now on a team where he feels a little bit more in phase with the development of the roster. Like he is the veteran ad, whereas in Baltimore, he was kind of the holdover. I think he's going to play super confident, brings a ton of value on both sides of the plate. And man, when Cedric Mullins connects with a ball, it is amazing to watch.
It's electric.
Yeah. And you don't expect it.
It is electric. And yeah, it is interesting how Cedric Mullins was kind of like, he probably was looking around the clubhouse in Baltimore like, whoa, hold on, wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's going on? So, and look, man, somebody like Cedric Mullins, he's still trying to prove it too, right? And you always got to bet on guys like that, like professionals that still trying to prove their worth in the league. So y'all gonna be fast as hell. I can't help but think about that, like the pressure that you guys are gonna put on. And I just think about how baseball is played nowadays. Man, it's a lot of defenses standing around waiting on something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all are gonna have stuff happening all the time. Like the pressure y'all put on defenses is gonna be what's key, man, for sure.
And Tony, have you seen what happened to our first baseman?
No, I haven't.
Jonathan Aranda has dropped maybe like 40 pounds. Am I wrong, E?
Yeah.
It's like 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Somebody else to run around the bags.
He went from Danny Burgers to like, I almost want to say like Mark Teixeira. Not even that. He's skinnier than Mark was. Like he's like a fast first baseman now.
Why y'all ain't feeding him no more down there, Elijah? What's going on now? All them get all that good food.
Hey man, he just had a daughter. I don't know if it's dad's strength. I don't know what it is, but he showed up to camp. I'm like, you can tell by his hair. I'm like, wait, he really. I can't say it's Ozempic because God forbid, Jose Alvarado got popped for it. But I'm like, wait a minute. You know how we are. Is he sick? Like it was that kind of.
Hey, boy, in the black community, you can't just be losing weight. You either got some or you own some. Which one is it?
I saw him in Port Charlotte doing some drills at first, and I was like, man, this isn't bad weight loss. Like he looks like legitimately like an athlete now.
Yeah,
And
he looked
like
ready
you
to
said,
play.
like if we can get 10, 15 bags out of a first baseman, that's a win on the base paths.
Yeah, and one thing, and look, man, it's certain stuff that ain't real, but it's real in sports, right? Kyrie Irving untucked jersey is a different player. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, baseball players have kids, and it's like, hey man, I'm add 5 more home runs to it. Whatever the projection was, add 5 more. All right, that's what's gonna happen. Dad strength is real in baseball. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh yeah.
Like that is a fact.
Tony, you know what's scary? Junior had a he might go for 50. He might. You saw the opposite field homer he hit in the Dominican the other night. I'm like, what in the world? Yeah.
See, that's what's scary. Like I say, I am a petrified Yankees fan right now. The AL East, it's just full of landmines up and down the East. You know what I'm saying? So, and the way y'all play, like I keep saying, the way the Rays are gonna play is just gonna be fun to watch. First of all, and it's gonna be scary for these teams, man. You come down here in the heat. Well, not the heat anymore, but you come down here thinking you about to just play quick 3 games, get out of Florida, and you're trying to figure out why your head keeps spinning. It's like, yo, just stand there. Just let you go station to station. And that's not that shouldn't be how you guys play this year.
And I mean, all things considered, for a down year last year where everything that could have gone wrong basically did for the most part, like barring an injury to some players, the floor is not all that bad for this roster. Like right in the 70s, it was perfectly acceptable given that our stadium got literally destroyed. So like, back in the stadium, got a lot of healthy guys back, like another year to improve and train. Like I think this team has a good ceiling to it.
Yeah, man. And you playing in the AC.
Exactly.
That got to count for something.
Oh, 100%.
Got to count for something. Speaking of next year, dang, Duece, do you have my notes? Like, what? We be linked up, man. I'll start with you then. What are your expectations for the Rays going into this year?
So, in terms of where we are, because this is the thing we do at Defer It to the Game. I look at the contracts and where things are. A lot of guys don't get expensive for another couple of years. So I think the thing I want to see this year is I do want to see improvement with guys like Chandler Simpson. I want to see guys really start to improve and grow. And I'm looking more individually this year. And, we'll let the final record show up where it does. If it's 85, amazing. If it's 90, perfect. But if we have the right guys improve where we need them to, we can continue to retool and rebuild and get ready for, because I think once we get in the actual stadium, that's when it's all things go like, damn the torpedoes, let's win.
Elijah, how about you? What's your expectations for the Rays this year?
Well, has the over under at 68.5.
68.5?
78.5.
78.5. I'm about to say
78.5. No. They got Red Sox at 68.
Or the over.
with them going back. with them going back to a climate controlled building, especially with their pitching staff, like have to worry about crosswinds. They can just go out and rely on their stuff. This pitching staff can be scary. Got a lot of guys that can go first to third, first to home. Sneaky thump in this lineup. I think they sneak 84 and get in the wild card spot. They definitely can, especially with this pitching staff. So you got Griffin Jax, you got Garrett Clevenger in the bullpen. They solid pitching staff. Score enough runs and play good enough defense. I think they can put up wins for sure.
Yeah.
84 is solid. And you know what? That is a very good number because the way that the AL East is going to cannibalize each other, like you're not about to have no 100-win team come out of the AL East. Like it's going to be a lot of you got two out of three, a lot of 4-game splits. Like I think the AL East is definitely going to be a lot of that. So I do believe that's a solid number that sneaks you into the playoffs now this year.
Yeah,
for sure. Hold on, put this note in. All right, let's zoom out and just talk MLB. I want a couple predictions out of you guys before we get out of here. We'll start big awards and then we'll go World Series. NL and AL. We'll start with you, Duece. Who do you have as the MVP?
So for NL MVP, this is a tough one because there are like I want to go the non-Dodgers pick, to be honest with you.
It's okay, dude. It's all right. They're on the wave right now.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say that this is the cover curse recovery. I'm gonna pick Ellie De La Cruz for MVP.
Okay.
What?
And then for AL MVP, I am going to go Junior gets 50 and Junior wins MVP. It's a homer pick, but I think if Junior gets to 50, I think that Major League Baseball is going to be like, whoa, this is something different.
I'm not mad at that. Elijah, who you got?
Man, I was gonna say Ronald Acuna Jr. until Profile got popped, but because I'm like he need protection.
Okay,
he need protection in that lineup.
I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna let you finish that. I thought you was about to say Acuna's next or something. I'm like, wait.
Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say Ronnie was gonna be my pick. And then I saw Profile popped. I'm like, man, you give Ronald Acuna protection. Like I think the year Ronnie 40, 70, I think Ozuna popped like 40 home runs. So it's like if he gets protection, he's fine. But as far in the NL, give me Soto in the NL. Give me Soto in the NL. I think he's gonna have a good WBC, and that's gonna translate to the regular season. And then in the AL, let's see who we got. Cal repeat? No.
Cal ain't got to repeat because Judge is the MVP. Put some respect.
You beat me to it.
All rise. All right.
It's hard to beat. If he hit 30 and hit 45 homers, reluctantly give me the Judge. Yeah.
Bang the gavel. Bang the gavel.
Me and Tony were talking about this, Elijah. I think this is going to be a sneaky good year for the Yankees because there are no expectations.
Right, they're just running it back. They're playing with house money.
I think people are like it. This is kind of like when the Giants went on their 2 Super Bowl runs, or especially in 2007. People were like, "Oh man, Coughlin and Manning, they're never going to do it," and then boom, they just make a run.
And the thing is, you just got to get hot at the right time, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's real. And in baseball, I think it's maybe even more true in baseball than football, NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at other than the Dodgers, they're kind of ruining it, right? But if you look outside of that, you feel like, hey, man, if we get hot in September and we got a chance at the playoffs, it's the perfect time.
Oh, yeah.
It's the perfect time. Pitching wise, though, we'll start with you, Elijah. Who do you have winning the Cy Young in both leagues?
Give me Schemes NL. Give me Schemes in the NL. I'm thinking of L teams. Give me Brian Wu. Give me Brian Wu from the Mariners. think that division is the weakest in baseball, and he's just gonna feast on the AL West.
What?
Think about between the A's, Astros, who in the West? A's, Astros, Rangers, and who am I missing? Oh, who am I missing? A's, Astros, Rangers.
It's okay. Everyone forgets the Angels.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
No, the other team that's outside of LA on the suburbs. Gotcha.
The ones out by Disneyland. Yeah. I think I had to pronounce that correctly. I think he's gonna make some noise, but if you look at all the other rosters, I think we'll feast on AL West, and I think he can pick up a side.
Okay. And who you had in the NL? You said Skeens?
Yeah, I got Skeens.
Skeens running back. He needs some support. I don't know if they'll give him another King Felix, Cy Young.
He's this decade DeGrom.
Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm. Duece.
He's gonna go like 9-9 with like a 1-8.
Yeah, that's true. Which I respect that. I like that they're not holding like, look, man, I'm not scoring out here. It's not on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I walk in that locker room, my hell high. I did my job. All right. Y'all do y'all part. Help me out. It turned into the R. Kelly meme. I'm fighting for my fucking life out here. Fight for my life. Dudes, who you got winning the Cy Young in both leagues?
I am going to go out of left field for both. We've talked about this team a fair amount in this episode, weirdly enough, and I think it's timely. I think that it's going to be Chris Bubich in the AL for the Kansas City Royals.
I'm not mad at that.
They moved the fences in at Kauffman, but me, we all know that hitting at Kauffman is a fool's errand if you are not a contact hitter. Chris Bubich has been outstanding for the Kansas City Royals. I think he has a chance to become a real breakout player for the Royals, and their backs are up against the wall. They have to get over the Detroit hump. And so I think there's going to be special effort and intention this year to be aggressive. In the NL, Tony, I'm going to have to do it to you. Cy Young winner, Yuri Perez from the Miami Marlins.
What?
I'm not mad at that. I
think that Yuri Perez is poised for the breakout pitching season in baseball this year. Obviously, another pitcher's park in Lone Depot, and Yuri Perez has so much potential. Age 23 season. This is when we start to see athletic and physical skills start to peak, and he's had a couple years now to put the pitching tools together. Yuri Perez, NL Cy Young, punch it.
Well, Miami Marlins enjoy his great season because after he wins the Cy Young, he's getting traded up out of there. All right. So
Philadelphia Philly, Yuri Perez.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. He's gonna definitely be up out of there, man. Yeah. And it's crazy you said the Phillies because they would do something like trade him in division. Like that's just good old Marlins for you, man.
This has happened plenty of times.
I don't know, man. That's damn, Duece. It would be you. Literally, two people. I'm going to go put $10 on both of those guys on Hard Rock because I'm sure the odds will yield me such good money.
I told everyone at the beginning of last year, hit the Marlins over and hit the Mariners over, and I was 2 for 2 on that.
Gotta love that, man. Gotta love that. All right, last thing. World Series predictions. End of October, early November. Who are the last two teams standing? Elijah, you can go first. Who's your World Series?
I'm going to go all the way weird. Give me Padres Mariners.
West Coast Series.
Padres Mariners. Whoever wins is going to win it for the first time.
I like it.
I'm not mad at it. Duece, go ahead. Who you got?
I am going to go Mets Tigers. It's going to be an orange and blue World Series. Elijah, I have made Tony walk off the set every time I've been.
Oh my god, bro! Oh my god! You couldn't help it.
I can't help myself.
What?
Hey, I have Cy.
Oh my!
Bubich is plus 10,000. Yuri Perez is plus 4,000 for Cy Young.
Oh, that's I might have to. Yeah, they gotta get $10 out of me. They got
one of them. Yeah,
dudes, come on, man.
I'm okay. If the Mets make the World Series, can you imagine MLB Twitter is going to be a shambles? After last year, they went down to Miami. They had to win one game.
One game. You had one. Just get one. Still a game in Miami out of 3. Still one.
The Cincinnati Reds snuck in.
Oh my gosh! I'll say this because
Framber, if Framber can stop friendly firing his catchers, he'll be great. Tariq Skubal is going to be pitching out of straight spite and anger towards the world.
I'm not mad at Detroit, the Detroit pick. I mean, I'm not even mad at the Mets. I think the Mets got clubhouse issues to figure out, and chemistry is like a real thing, in all sports, especially when you got 162 games in the summer with guys. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hey, look, man, it's hot. You get mad at anything. You feel me? So can't be aggravated with people. But
full blown irritability.
But listen, man,
that's when the Mets have been amazing.
This is true. But look, the group chat I got with the homies, the Mets are gonna Met it. Okay. So if you ever think the Mets are gonna do what it takes to complete the task of being in the world, do you have them winning the World Series, Duece?
I was gonna say I am counting on the Mets Metting.
Okay.
I think this is gonna be the most New York Mets season ever.
Because look, now the one thing I always pray for the Mets is a huge downfall. Okay. I want them to go win 120 games in the regular season. Okay. I hope Soto wins the MVP. Hell, I want Peralta to win the Cy Young. Why not? Just sweep all the awards and then get bounced in the DS. Please.
Every arm in Binghamton and Syracuse should hire a realtor, because I think that this year there is going to be such feverish ambition on the part of the Mets to make this year work that I think I think they've single-mindedly said, damn the consequences, we are going to make it this year.
Now, I haven't answered any of the questions that I've gave to you guys, but I will say this. I was on another podcast, and I like that none of us, my World Series picks was Mariners Braves.
Ooh.
This is where Profar got popped, so I don't know.
I'd love that World Series. That'd be that would be an awesome World Series.
Yeah, but I think Profar might have messed that up for us.
This is the year Jared
how wild
out.
Yeah.
You imagine how wild Magic City would be after the World Series?
Oh my God. Hey, Luke Cornett will not approve. I'm just saying.
Or Al Horford.
It's like the meme of Smithers from The Simpsons when he's covering his eyes, like, oh my God, the women are too pretty, the wings are too seasoned. Oh no.
Who put the perfect amount of lemon pepper on this flat? Jesus. Terrible. Just terrible.
Fried heart, just right. Oh my goodness. No.
Oh my gosh, just clapping. No hands.
This milk is so spicy.
Oh my gosh, bro. But yeah, that was my pick beforehand. But I say that to say, like, clearly we all understand that baseball is hard. And like just giving the championship or the World Series appearance to the Dodgers, it's going to be hard to do, man. 3-peats are tough. I don't care who you field as a team. Baseball isn't that kind of sport. And I don't see them getting to the mountaintop again this year. I think they'll be competitive, of course. They probably win the West. They'll be there. But I think things are just a little different. And the Braves seem to have their number when healthy.
Yes, that's a weird series. And then like the Diamondbacks are always going to be a little bit tough in the regular season. Like it's a weird place to play. Like the Dodgers have been hitting all the green lights for a long time.
Yeah.
Like every possible green light they've hit.
Yeah, man. So I think we see a little shakeup, man. And I think I was hoping the Braves would do it. I don't know. I might have to reconvene. Who knows, man? Like who knows what happens with that? But
some corn-fed kid is up in Gwinnett or Rome right now, and he has a 40-ounce bat and is going to provide that roster protector, that lineup protection.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely somebody that Michael Hare is like, hey, man, he was with me. I believe in him. He was with me. He's going to be good. Just call him up. I'll take care of him. I got him, man. All right, we're going to wrap this up. First of all, I want to say thanks to both of you guys. Duece, you the homie for sure. You're becoming, hey, man, I think you and my boy Connor might be the most featured guys on here. So I just appreciate you every time for coming on.
It is always a pleasure. I'm always happy to come on, man. It's always an awesome time chopping it up with you.
Yeah, man. And we gotta go. We did the Mets episode. We got to do the failed Marlins season. I still remember that. We got to.
We need to do that. Elijah might want to. Elijah would be a great person to have on this as well.
Yeah, so we got to figure that part out. Yeah. And Elijah, man, I truly appreciate you. Your first time being on. Hopefully, we can have you on again. You know what I'm saying? Talk baseball, talk Rays. Hey, man, we all got stuff to do. We all with stuff to do. So I truly appreciate your time, man, for sure.
Hey, man, anytime you need me, I'm here. We can do this. Me and Duece talk every day. So
okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to get your number. We're gonna have to get our group chat together so we can talk baseball.
We're gonna have to add you to ours.
There we go. That's all you
Yankee fan.
There we go. That's all we need.
Yankee fans, yeah.
Duece, let them know where to find you, what you got going on. I see you doing interest meetings right now, but go ahead.
Yeah. So on the baseball side, defer it to the game on basically all platforms. We cover baseball with a major small market and financial bias. And then on the football side, I run a channel called the 434 Defense, which you can find at that handle on all platforms, where I cover mainly University of Virginia football, coming off an 11-win season for the first time ever. So yeah, Tony, thank you so much once again for having me on, man. It's always a pleasure.
Elijah, first of all, how many Rays hats you got? Just a bonus question.
I just Hat Club sent me one yesterday, so the total is 86.
God almighty. I don't think I've ever had 86 hats in my life. And you got 86 of one team. That is diabolical. Let everybody know where they can find you and they can see your stuff.
I'm at Flewellen 727 on all platforms for my personal content, and I've just launched a Rays podcast. Actually, it's called the Trop Talk Pod. So it's Trop Talk Pod on Twitter right now. We're going to expand to all platforms fairly shortly once the season gets started. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. So check out these guys. They do amazing work. Very informative. This is where I learn my stuff. I'm not that smart. I check out guys like you all the time. So that's where I can regurgitate the information that I've consumed from you guys. You guys are just great at what y'all do. Love everything that you guys got going on, man. And I appreciate y'all. For the people who are watching, we got people on Twitter, on Twitch watching right now. Make sure y'all go to their social media. Make sure y'all go over to my YouTube, Tony Talkin Game. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like. Share this with somebody who likes sports, because I'm pretty sure they'll like this. And yeah, man, we'll be back Monday. Actually going to be talking Mets with somebody. And then Thursday, maybe talking Marlins with some people down in Miami. So just more baseball stuff getting ready for opening day. Make sure y'all follow me on social, because it's always going live, doing something, talking something. Saturday, we'll be talking WWE for 2 Raw for SmackDown.
Ooh, okay.
WrestleMania season is getting real. All right,
Man, if there's a cricket match happening somewhere, I'm pretty sure Tony's on it. This
is shout out to my family for being very supportive because I be neck deep in these sports, and I know they be like, just come watch a movie with me. Come watch a movie. But yeah, man. Hey, like I say all the time, what everybody says that does content. Make sure y'all share this and hit subscribe, man. Y'all be good. This has been Talking Game. Peace.